Welcome back to Demon Hunt, and today I have something a little bit special for you because we had an absurd start with Erosion already on purple, so we have a 28% chance to deal 16 damage to the enemies over time, and it can stack. And my starting weapon is the kunai, so this is a corrosive weapon. Originally I just wanted to beat the stage on this difficulty to unlock the next weapon, because that always takes a little bit, you need to do it on threat level 2. But then I had an idea. What if we just... Okay, well that's kind of insane, right? We have to take that. Do I also take this? I actually don't really want to take it, but I'll take it, and I will explain now why. So, in this game, there are a lot of things, right? But there is one upgrade that just increases the damage of your lowest DPS weapon by an absurd amount. And I was thinking, what if I only go for one weapon? Now, with the swarm, I gotta admit, I see that and I'm like, dude, we have to take that, right? We hit way more enemies, we go crazy with that. Oh, a blue version of you? Sure. But yeah, because if we limit our weapons, there is an additional bonus effect that is not really worth mentioning, but it's pretty much that you can buy way more items because you have way more money left, since you don't have to upgrade weapons, right? So, what if we just tried it out? Can we beat threat level 2 with just 2 weapons? I don't think so, but I want to check it out. And there is, I don't even know what that is. Weapon with the lowest DPS has 8% increased damage. That is insane. Okay, so you are a shrine. We get attack speed for 8 seconds. You know what? The shrines don't matter. How's it looking? I think I will take the bottom path, and then we check out everything that is here. Yeah, that's just it. Oh, I get bonus crit chance out of this. Do I see that somewhere? So currently our crit chance is 1.4%, and the more HP I sacrifice, the more bonus I get. So now... Didn't I get that upgrade? Oh, I may have not have... Oh, it could be I didn't have enough. Okay, well, forget about that. Doesn't matter. Wasn't important. We'll go for these 2 upgrades. Let's resume. The thing is, people pointed out, hey Dex, you can see the upgrades over here. And I did check that out, so I was a little bit confused why I was... Oh, you have also aim. Yeah, of course. I was a little bit confused why people pointed that out in the last video at least. However, the thing is, I'm not gonna go for Pierce on this weapon just because there's a swarm that orbits around me in a cloud. That sounds amazing, but do you really think I'll skip all of the damage and the attack speed for that? No, I'll not. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'll just not do that. So we'll keep going for Erosion and make this as powerful as possible. And then I will probably play around on my own where I just like defeat the next stage on threat level 2, that we get 2 new weapons and we can check them out. But we also have to go for an area build, so I want to do this ASAP. Erosion is on the ultra level, 36% chance to deal 21 bonus damage. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it wipes out the enemies like stupid. So I guess we'll just upgrade you further. Do I want to have damage or... Oh, that's actually a good question. I can still upgrade without blocking it, but the next one will block it. So let's take a quick glance at that. So, Swarms shooting nodes at random locations sounds good. Swarms see closest enemy also sounds good. Wait, what? So this one almost doubles its damage, and this one, I guess, because you summon additional projectiles, it also increases its damage way more than what it looks like. Huh, that's a tough question. Which one do we want to do? I mean, if I increase the damage of my lowest DPS weapon, right now that's a kunai, I think it's worth it to just go for high damage, right? Because if both have a ton of damage, then we increase a ton of damage by a ton of bonus. And that sounds smart. Do I take that? I will take it. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Not because I don't want to have it, but rather I want to have it on a higher rarity, but it's fine. We'll just upgrade it. Higher chance to deal critical hit. I really want to go for that. Do we want to go for experience bonus? I feel like we are so limited on like the slots that we have here. I will just go for the caustic damage. That makes the most sense to me. If experience would also mean we get more of them, then I would obviously take it, but it doesn't, so I will obviously not take it. Temporary buff, sure, critical chance. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I don't like this. Yeah, this is a well, this is a shrine, increase attack speed but no healing. I don't like this, let's go for crit. And do we lock in the attack speed for more projectiles? I think we'll do that. I think that's just the smartest idea. Okay, nice, we got the healing in. We need to heal. Another... That was an item. Okay, well, kind of useless. We need to kill 90 enemies, and then we get the next item upgrade. And that is really the most beautiful thing about this build. Because we only have 2 weapons, we don't really care about a lot of the upgrades in this game. So we don't have to stress it. Deal more damage at the end of the wave? Yeah, I couldn't care less. I'm sorry. Do we just max out you, and then do I lock in damage or do I lock in attack speed? So this will apply way more of the debuffs, and there are so many of them, I will actually go for that. Yeah, careful. Now, the weapon that I upgraded is pretty much always the one that has less damage right now, because we just want to equal them out as much as possible. It doesn't make sense if we make one weapon broken and the other one then receives the bonus damage, because that does like very little effect then. Let's just go for even more caustic damage. Dude, do you think you can actually do this with just 2 weapons? I don't think so. But at the same time, I'm like, well, we do deal a lot of damage, but now we are falling off. This is also nice, but I want to have this on a higher level. Let's just go for attack speed, sure. Now, for the first one, we don't want to go for kunai count. Instead, oh wait, that's actually, both these are bad. Because burst is like, yeah, you have a small explosion, but the explosion doesn't really matter. But if we shoot out so many of them, isn't it good? I don't necessarily think so. Like, it's not convincing to me. Wow. Which one was the weaker one? I think the swarm is actually the weaker one, because we have... but you give count. Okay, I'll go for the kunai. It just makes more sense to do that. So caustic damage is now legendary, and we get a magnet effect, and we get an item. Is this actually working? I need healing. Because we shoot out so many projectiles, we definitely want to have life leech. Okay, and this is... I don't quite remember. Oh yeah, it's you. So I need to find more of the pylons. We have only 2 of them. And blaster, yeah, I'm sorry. So, some people complained, Dex, you are so blind. You'll get maxed out, by the way. Welcome to the team. Dex, you're so blind. You have the minigun, and you say Ember is useless, right? You can't use the combustion because you don't have an Ember weapon that you care about. It's a minigun! It's a minigun! What has a minigun to do with fire? Ember, combustion, what is that logic? It's like, you know? It's like, you know? So I can totally explain anyone saying Dex can't raid, you know? That one, I totally get behind that. But if you say, Dex, it's so logical, it's an Ember weapon, you should, that's just stupid. It's a minigun. That has nothing to do with fire at all, in the slightest. You can't sue me for that. It's fine. So we have to survive 50 waves. Oh no. Is there another caustic weapon? I don't think there is one, right? Which one did I want to have? I did say it doesn't really matter, and honestly, if it doesn't really matter, I think I will just go for the count. We don't have area weapons, so we don't care. This one would be beautiful to take, but if I take it, I want to have it on a way higher level. It would give us a lot of bonus damage. Did we get something good there? No. This one is more attack speed, but we lose experience gain. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Let's just continue. This is the one thing I don't really understand about the game, because you play on the old stages, you know, you go up in threat levels, and the only thing it does is it minorly increases the level of the items. But right now, if I would just play on the next stage, I would actually get more out of that. Should I just take... No. Let's not be stupid. We have so many things that I need to upgrade. Let's not start taking them on these low levels. I'm gonna look for the purples. I'm gonna look for the legendaries. Once our weapons are maxed out, and I do believe both of them are on the highest level, right? Yeah, you're maxed out, you're maxed out. So they can't appear on the level ups anymore, which means I can just roll and find better things. And obviously we hope that we find something good on purple and not something bad. Promote a weapon to be available as a rare starting weapon. What? Oh, I didn't even know that's a thing. Well, let's roll. That is leech, 2%, perfect. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, we didn't get anything. If we don't get the good stuff, I'll not take it. Towards the end of the game, I will pick up everything that I come across when we can't evolve anymore, but we have caustic damage increased by 20%. Maybe this is not even the best one in there, but I don't really care because it's very beneficial. And minimap, goodbye. Okay, we are doing good. I like it. There is another one. We got a chest item that I will not use. I'm sorry. I don't care about any of these. Yeah, increases area damage, but we don't deal area damage, right? Even with the pierces. What did the pierces even do? I mean, the kunai. Oh, yeah, right. The kunai then gets pierces. Honestly, wait, that's actually not that bad. Sure, we have a lot of amount, but that doesn't mean we shoot at the same enemy all the time. So if we have pierces on top of that, we just hit a ton of enemies, which is kind of nice. Okay, thank you for the 2% attack speed. Always appreciated. Crit chance, always useless. Let's resume. So why are we doing this right now? Well, currently we have all of the things that I kind of really care about or want to upgrade. So I don't really want to pick up the gray things that we don't really care about. However, there is one flaw with that, which is if I wait too long and I don't find the things that I want, then we just have nothing, right? So that's also not good. I don't really care about this to upgrade that. The only benefit in picking that up would be that we find better things on level ups because it can't appear anymore. But this also means that when we want to upgrade it, it gets a lot more difficult, and I couldn't care less, you know? It's like, do your thing, I do my thing, it's my thing, so can't do anything about it. Deal more damage at the end of a wave, you know what, good enough, I'll take that. I would like to have purples, but we have a low chance to see them, so if we see a blue one, we'll take it. That saves us one level up, and realistically speaking, we will not even upgrade them, we just have them to have them. There's still a bunch of stuff. There is a green item. I don't think I care. No, that's a heal, right? Yeah, I don't think we really care. We will just gather the rest of the things that are here. Yeah, you are Ember. I can't believe that I totally missed that. Ooh, okay. So how is it exactly possible that we only have 2 weapons and we still nuke the enemies? Like, there is no downside to taking an additional weapon. So we can see down here the swarm has less damage. I'm still... Here's the problem, okay? It does all of these things, which sounds great. But this does this. Well, that's honestly, having +1 more doesn't really matter. You know what? I'll do this. Let's upgrade our weaker weapon. Then we could go for Leech for infinite healing, but I think I just want to make the weaker weapon stronger. Then again, if I go for crit, that also makes it stronger. Oh, only with Pierce. Well, let's go for the weaker weapon stronger. I think that's still good. So now I want to see if they are equalized, because that was the goal. The kunai is weaker, but the kunai is the other weapon, right? That I didn't upgrade. It's honestly a little bit hard to tell, like depending on when you look at it. Another weapon is the best one. What is that B that I forgot about that I skipped it? We have 18 level ups right now. This truly shows how powerful corrosive weapons are. That is... How did I miss you? So do I care? Yeah, we need an elite here for sure. The one thing we don't need is a level up point. So where's the elite? Where's the... I don't see the elite. Dual Saber, I would love to take you, but we don't want you. I think he's down there. I have a hunch where the balls are coming from. Let's see what we upgrade. I will just go for the lowest DPS weapon, right? It's kind of funny because both our weapons are very strong. So it doesn't even matter. Oh, and the lower weapon that we have here is right now the Swarm. Keep in mind, gets the bonus damage. So even with the bonus damage, it's weaker. So we definitely have to upgrade it. Javelin. I really want to take the armor and just exploit that again. No, well, no. No, let's wait for the upgrades. We can afford it. Can we though? If I lose this run just because of these shenanigans, while I just wanted to unlock a new weapon for the next run, I'm gonna be mad. Is there another caustic weapon or what it's called? I don't think so, right? 2 are just the max. The one flaw in this game that I'm not the biggest fan of is that you have a very, very limited amount of weapons. Like, I just wish there were like 2 or 3 times the amount of weapons so you could make more shenanigans, better builds, themed builds. Okay, so we got you. That means, yep, there's the lead. Let's walk down. Should I just take the armor? That's a good question. we're about to get to the next wave, so let's see if there's something in here. Increases attack speed after crit. You know what? We gotta take that. I know it's not perfect, but we can upgrade it, hopefully. We are looking for a common. Never mind. So we will just max you out that you disappear. We currently have equal damage. Okay, there's an next elite. Perfect. So let's hope that we get the attack speed this time. Well, never mind. We still don't get... We got it. Never mind. We have it. Yeah, but we need crits. Do we somewhere see how much we achieve of that, of the 40%? I don't think so. But we do crit, and we should keep in mind, because we attack so much, we probably always max it out. Increases damage dealt by 8% just like that. Sure. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. 27 points, by the way. Do you think we get to like 50 points at the end of this? I doubt it, because that would be a huge amount of level ups, but it would be funny. So, Leech would also be great to upgrade that. Just to make sure that when I get hit, I have an easy time of healing. Because it's a little bit more likely that we get hit, since we don't have that many weapons, you know. So, the enemies survive for longer than normal. Okay. There is another A. So, I will circle back to the top now. Because I feel like we got the 18. By now, the altars that I have to activate. I don't know if it considers all of them. Or just the ones that have the A. But I will just check it out how many we have by now. Increase area damage by evasion, but we don't do that. Increase area damage, we don't do that. I'm sorry. I don't care about you. You'll just mess up my bonuses. If I take too many random things, they will just mess up my bonuses, and I don't like that. Tempered blade level 6, but we have a legendary. Well, it does give us leech power. And it does give us a lot of max health. I think I will just take that. The knockback is kind of annoying. Regeneration, leech power, knockback. Well, you both kind of suck. I think I will go for the new one. Just that we leech a little bit more, because I think this is a bigger problem. Armor was nice when we wanted to have the multiplier, but now we don't have that anymore, so it really doesn't matter. And I think we have to circle back to the top left. Yeah, sorry, I'll just not take you. The attack speed is so good that it was worth it for me to upgrade that, like to take it and then upgrade it. Because the only thing we are missing on fast-firing weapons is to fire even faster. It's logical. So, where do I have to go for that shrine? It must be to the top here, because to the right, nothing is explored. I really want to have this. But the way you have to view this is we are doing a stupid challenge. A totally unnecessary, stupid challenge that makes me sad. But if we can beat this first try, this would be kind of insane. Okay. Lots of balls. I mean, the thing is, you can be fairly weak and still beat this game as long as you're skilled and can dodge everything. And that exactly is my problem. I'm not very skilled and can dodge everything because I'm not used to it. Or which one was the weaker one? But it would be a shame if someone can just check this out by going into the recording. It's the Swarm. You know what? I'm actually happy about that. Because this one has a lot of bonuses. So, do we have the attack speed one? Yes. Let's do it. And the magnet effect. Okay, I'm getting concerned with the leech. Like, aren't you... Like, 2% on this many bullets, plus the bonus, we have the 3%. This should be good. Like, we should heal like crazy. But we don't. Because I keep getting hit. Is that a problem? No, I don't think that's a problem. That's like totally normal, right? There's nothing special about that. And over there's the P. You can see it on the minimap. Let me make it bigger. There it is. Okay, I have to like stop looking at other things. I need to dodge the actual projectiles. How do we... The purple one is still worse. Is it really worth it to invest into a bad one? I don't feel like it. Okay, I need to take the bonuses. We are now at wave 32. My goal was at wave 35. I would do it. Yes, we have the 18. Okay, there's an elite now. This will be a little bit dangerous. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Totally fine. Okay. Regeneration while under a tree. We are still not at 35, so I will wait. I will stick to being greedy. And I will even go for the attack speed. I don't care. I wanted to go for the leech at first. But we have to make use of our steel balls. Because otherwise the enemies, they smell it. They smell the balls and they know, oh, the guy is fearful. We will rush him down. Now is the moment. So never, ever, ever show your balls. Okay, pickup range, max health is good. Pickup, you know what, I'll just take it. It's fine. We have everything decently upgraded that I don't really care what we get. Like, most of the things we have are good. I'm just circling around, getting all of the healing. No. 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 I have to take a weapon. I have to. I don't have a choice. I do have a choice. Everyone has a choice in life. I could just take 3 weapons and max them out. What excuse could I use? No. We do this. We ball. Okay, that's like splitting up into multiple enemies is really annoying because we can't really deal with that. We have 48 points right now. Okay, he will do it again. There's an elite. Careful. Did he die? Did he just die? From that distance? Increase attack. Yeah, we can't do that. I'm sorry. I need the healing. Okay. Careful. We got another upgrade. I wouldn't mind going for something else, but I think we'll just stick to the attack speed. The thing is, it's cool when you heal, but the next time the enemies get stronger, we would just die. So the goal is, get so much attack speed that the enemies don't even get to me. Dude, if we can actually do this with this, like, unupgraded character. Like, where I didn't go out of my way to make him stronger. That is good, sure. Why not? Take less damage from projectiles. That's actually quite helpful. We got the heal in. That's too many enemies. Why did I dash into them? Oh, it's too many enemies. I can't deal with them. Let's go right into the center of them, right? That makes sense. Yeah, that's very smart. Okay. Nice. Now I wished I could aim. Weapon damage, but area. Projectiles deal more damage to closer enemies. You know what? 20% bonus damage sounds amazing. Because we are very close to enemies. Since I can't kill them fast enough. So this may actually be enough to now shred them. Because before it was close. Are we actually doing this? I gotta heal. There are purple magnets over there. And we have killed a ton of enemies. So I assume we get a... Well, that doesn't matter. I have 51 level up points. Like, do you think I need more of them? I don't think so. Like, yeah, cool. The only thing I can't do now is I can't summon an elite. Like, if we come across a shrine that sacrifices HP to summon an elite, it's impossible. How do we become stronger? I think at this point we just can't become stronger anymore. Unless I get a level up with amazing things. Increases range, evasion, sure. Okay, well that's one way. The kunai is right now worse. Okay, let's upgrade the kunai. Oh god. So, wait. Let me dash away because I want to take my time to kill the normal enemies that they don't build up, that I don't have to face them the moment we are done with the boss. Well, I guess we managed to do that either way, regardless. Like, I didn't even need to focus on that. Okay. How am I doing this with 2 weapons? Like, you have to be kidding me. You have to be completely kidding me. So it's kunai time now. Very good. What do we want to have here? Increases damage, doesn't really matter. This one is very good. I think I will take that. We have leech though. I need to leech. Sometimes in life you have to leech to succeed. I wanted to make a wordplay with that, but it failed kind of. Suck leech. Suck leech. That's kind of the same thing. Oh no. Okay, we have bonuses. Nice. Do I take them right now? Yeah, I think I just want to stay safe. Demons that touch you take damage. Increase projectile weapon damage. Also good. 2% attack speed. Nice. Let's get that again, please. Not pickup range. Oh my god. So what is our attack speed right now? Because I would assume it's crazy. Does it even change? It does change. It's just very pathetic. Yeah, okay, well, that's kind of useless. Wait, isn't that one I can exchange? No, I can't. What do you do? Projectile damage, critical power, experience gain. Aren't you just better? Sure, I'll exchange that. So this one would reduce our max HP, but we would have regeneration. And I believe regeneration is maybe better because it's additional healing that just happens without a condition. That is beautiful, let's take that. So we do lose a little bit of HP, but it's not really painful because it doesn't matter. Like, I think we had 1 more HP before. Or something like that. Okay, attack speed is huge. There's healing. I will keep this. But I will keep this around. We don't need to collect it. This is a temporary buff, right? So I should actually also keep that. Well, healing under tree, nice. We will keep this around and we will use this when something gets spicy. You have to be kidding me. We aren't actually doing this, right? Moments before disaster. Extra active battery. Wait a second. Leech power, knockback power. Well, it's perfect. No, leech chance and leech power. Oh my god, there's leech power and there's leech chance. Oh, I didn't know that. So if I exchange you, fill all of your slots with items of rarity, okay. Do I care about this more than the attack speed? I think the attack speed is actually better, but let's also not stress it all too much. Wait, why did I not use this? Projectile damage, crit power, experience gain, that is way better. Yeah, we don't even have a shield. Okay. Now, we did lose a little bit of attack speed. We have Swarm to upgrade next, by the way. Deals more damage, but you lose health when you don't move. Okay. So, never ever stop moving, Dex. It's kind of funny, because a challenge on my channel is a never move once challenge. I do this in many games, where I'm just not allowed to move, and I have to win the game. Which is very fun, you know, because sometimes there are elites that are the biggest problem. They spawn too early that you can deal with them. Or, of course, it's the boss or just a flood of enemies, because most games are not meant to be like this. Increased projectile damage, I mean, this doesn't matter at all. Do we still take it? I don't think we have area at all, like not a single one, but maybe it works in some way. Is there an elite? Because I need to upgrade my items still. Okay. There's an elite back there, the big boy. So I want to go back down to the challenge shrine, but up here we also have a well. I'm just healing like crazy. But I also start getting hit a lot. Increased movement speed is perfect. Do you see how many points we have? We have 59 points, by the way. I didn't want to take that. It's fine. You know what? Wait, the boss will be the easiest part. Okay, the boss is like rather the part. This wasn't a healing. Buff. How did I mess this up? Okay, well, that's fine. That's totally fine. Wait, where was the buff? I know I left behind a buff. No, didn't I? Okay, we have to be careful what we upgrade here. And I think what we'll go for is... all of these are bad. I will go for the movement speed. Because if I can maneuver around the boss and around the enemies with our healing, we should be fine. We have only 2 more waves after this. Too many projectiles, it's totally fine because we got the movement speed. The boss will make a circle, so I will try to get to the top right and see what it is. Increase attack speed, perfect. Are we actually doing this with just 2 weapons? You have to be kidding me. Like, the problem with too many weapons and the bonus damage to the weakest weapon is that usually the worst weapon is just one that is really, really bad. So you waste the upgrade. And my idea was, if I just have 1 weapon, this works out. But I think 1 weapon wouldn't have worked. That's just not enough. Okay, I can't get back to my items. Protect you from taking damage. I have only a little bit of time. I need to get back to the well. How do I do that? I can't. Okay, alternative option is I just get the altars for bonus damage. That actually was bonus damage. Wait a second. There could be a well. There's a well. Okay, nice. Wait, go to the center because there will be a circle around us. Every second you have a chance? Sure, why not? Yes, it's within the circle. Now first we take care of the enemies. Most important thing. Then we get you. And now we just walk around. Ouch, didn't need to get hit there. Are we doing any damage to you? We're actually doing a lot of damage. Ouch. Ouch. Do I just take the healing? I think I will just take the healing. I'm not in range anymore to hit the boss. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, we blocked the hit. Very good. That was worth it. So now I have to get back into range. We don't have a lot of range. But we do have a ton of damage. Is there anything else on the minimap? I have to take a look at it when everything is calm. No, there's nothing. Okay, let's remove that again. Dude. You actually have to be kidding me. Like, what is going on the screen? We actually did it. We used only 2 weapons for the highest threat level that I've ever been to. So we are not even ahead of the curve. Wow. That was so much fun. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.